Right into this. NBA team logos. I did this with the NFL a few days ago. We're going to do NBA team logos. I'm not going to lie. I was looking through these. Some of these really suck. So NFL definitely has better logos after from what I've seen. OKC, I'd put that in a B tier. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing either great about it. Um, they could make it a lot cooler. They have the Thunder thing, but it's just not the logo they have doesn't really do it for me. Bucks, I've always liked this logo. I've just always the Bucks. It's just the way that they do it. They have the full buck out there. They've always made it look sick. That's why it's S tier. Brooklyn Nets, I just don't. It doesn't do it for me. It's gonna go in D tier. It's not the worst of the worst, where it's like I got to put it super down, but I just feel like they're underutilizing. Like you could make it an actual net. Like I don't get why they do that. Warriors, they have a really good logo. It's gonna get just A tier, but I like how they like incorporate the bridge. That's really that's a cool thing to add to that. So definitely, and they're right on the cusp of being an S. With the Kings, that's gonna go F tier for me. It's just doesn't do it for me. The colors are okay, but they're the Kings, and like that's the logo they have. They can make it a lot cooler than that. Always liked this logo. The Miami Heat, just nice, solid logo. When I was a kid, this is probably the logo I liked the most. It's really cool logo. Hawks, I mean, it's not bad. It's in that B tier category. It's cool. It's got like the outline of the hawk. Don't really have a problem with it. Cavs, put it in C tier. Actually, it's just a letter C. We'll put it in D tier. It's pretty much just a letter C. This is one that I'll put in C tier. Obviously, the Magic, you can get a bit more creative than just a basketball and like whatever that is following it. So this is kind of in the category of these. Literally just a basketball. Be better. Be better than that. The Bulls is a really good logo. I'm going to put it in A tier. I don't mind you if you put it in S tier. It's been the same for years, so that's why it's going to go A tier. Charlotte's got a cool logo. This is tough. I might move that down. They got a really cool logo. Denver, I don't have a problem with it. The pickaxe, pretty cool feature. Minnesota, it could be cooler. They have the Wolves, literally. Like it could be a lot cooler than that. Mavericks, it's a solid logo. Horse and basketball intermixed. Always like that logo. The Suns, I'm gonna put in D. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. Spurs, iconic. Pretty cool logo. I like the color scheme on it. Really incorporates like what they are, so that's why it's good. The Blazers, probably C tier for me because I like the color scheme, but it's nothing really special. For the New York Knicks, put that in B tier. I mean, although it's like there's not much to do with it, they make it look good for what it is. There's not a lot of room to work though, so I get it, and it's an iconic logo. This is gonna get F tier for me. They had an old logo that was like the purple with the dinosaur and stuff. Bring that back. You're the Raptors. You can do way better logos than just that. That is bad. This is awful as well. Like it's just an R with a ring around. Like you're the Rockets. That could be one of the coolest logos. Jazz, you got to put it at C. I don't really like the name as it is, but at least they're incorporating the logo properly. Don't really have a problem with it. 76ers, they're going to get a little bit of points because it's like, what else? There's not really much else to do with the logo, and I like their color scheme, so it's going to get a C. it's a pretty bad logo, but they don't have much else to work with, so that's why. Memphis, I like it. I like it as a B. I thought their old logo was really good. This one's just kind of there, but it's not bad. It's at least it's something. The Wizards, maybe the worst logo in the league, just doesn't do it for me. This guy, iconic logo. They have a proper mascot with it. Not even much more to say. Probably the best, like most historic logo in the league. Pacers, it's just a D tier for me. Doesn't really do it. Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. New Orleans, you get B tier. Pelicans, it's just I thought it was a kind of a weird name when they changed to the Pelicans. It's a little bit more interesting, but once again, could have named it a lot cooler things. Lakers, and they don't really have a lot to work with because the team originated in Minnesota, and that's why they were called the Lakers. But I mean, it's an iconic. It's gonna go in B tier just because it's like iconic. Like when you see that, you know what it is. But obviously, yeah, they started in Minnesota and then they went over to LA. And they, for some reason, they kept the name, and there's like no lakes in California, so that's why that was weird. And then Detroit, just awful. They had a cool logo back in the early 2000s, got rid of it, ditched it for this. Um, there's nothing to it. So, but this is what I got right here. Some of these could be interchangeable. This is obviously always going to be an S tier. So is that for me, but you know, you could go either way on the Hornets. But yeah, this is what I got.